Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with my review of Early Frost. In my most recent Rare Movies Not on DVD or Blu-ray video, I discussed 3 films, as I always do. In that video, I asked you all to comment below and let me know which of the 3 films you want me to review first. Early Frost was one of those 3 films, and it seemed to have gained the most interest. As I mentioned in that video, Early Frost is a 1982 Australian slasher film. It's super obscure and very rare. In fact, it never had an official release in the US. This VHS here is a Canadian release. Where do I begin with this one? It's truly unique. It's about a woman named Val. She's a widow, and she has 2 sons. Her older son is 20 years old. His name is Peter, and her young son is Joey. After their dad died, Joey pretty much looked up to his older brother Peter as a father figure. Meanwhile, Val wasn't the best mother, in and out of relationships and even struggling with alcohol. Val's friend and neighbor, Peg, is pretty much the opposite. She's a wonderful mother to her son David, and she's just an all-around good person. David does have his own quirks, however. He keeps a scrapbook chronicling local murders. Peter and Joey spend a lot of time over at Peg's house, rather than spending the time with their mother, with whom they really don't get along. Peter has also recently gotten engaged, and Val is not happy about that. In fact, Val even suspects and accuses Peter of trying to kill her. Yes, she believes her own son wants her dead. Val claims she has been attacked multiple times, but each time she survived. Interestingly, there is a private detective in the area, investigating a string of murders. Almost all of the victims have died by stroke. The killer actually induces strokes in the victims. Most of them are also women, and are later found in pools. Val has a connection to all of these women, and the detective thinks she might be next. Peg's son David agrees, based on what he's read in the articles in his scrapbook. As the body count rises, the community scrambles to figure out who's killing the local women. Like I said, Early Frost is definitely a unique slasher film. The method in which the killer murders the victims, for one thing, that's different. In case you haven't figured it out, and it's not much of a spoiler, the killer injects the victims using a needle. They then die by stroke. I really like the setting of Early Frost. It takes place in the suburbs of Sydney, Australia, where it was filmed. The film feels like a made-for-TV horror movie on steroids. And despite being released in 1982, it has more of a 70s slasher vibe to it. I guess. Late 70s, maybe early 80s. That's the thing. It's unique. It has a different feel. There is a little blood, but not much because of the method of murder. There is one quick shot of gratuitous nudity. And the killer's reveal was a great twist that I did not see coming until it was too late. It was impressive, and I really enjoyed Early Frost. Unfortunately, it's another rare and obscure slasher that's, at times, impossible to find. Have you seen Early Frost? If so, what do you think of it? Comment below and let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. Be kind, subscribe.